Welcome to part 2 of Sewing on the Edge. Make sure we keep our direction. That one might need to be moved. So, over here, grab this one, that one, that one, this one. I think you get the idea. We'll be back. Okay, we are eased on there. Tension 10 into a little hole. Feel tension. Okay, it's going to resist a lot. That was actually smoother than it was before. Just like before. Exaggerated loops. And then we're going to go and we're going to do the other side. You get the idea. Okay, latch tooling. Alrighty. Grab this long one. So that section is now on. So now we're going to go all the way back to here. I don't know, all the way back to here. And we're going to put up 46 stitches. So that's 20. That's 45, 46. Okay, so 46 stitches. We're going to start on this side. So that one's captured. So we use this one. It's going to be a little bit of a stretch here. So I want to make sure that I am secured as I go. That one I'm not going to be able to grab very well. And that one's fine. This one's okay. This one's fine. Getting really close here. Oop. What was that all about? There we go. So that snapping noise was the little bit of quilting that I did. I'll just redo it after. That explains a lot. Okay. How close did we come to the other side? Let me see. We got right up to it. So we can actually relieve some of the stress here. this one, and this one, and then this one. All right, now we have a match. All right, pushing it off my lap. Keeping these even. That one. Yes. All right. I'm thinking that looks pretty good. I've lost my clip again. Look at me go. That's going to cause issues. Okay, coming across. Close the door. Done. And now we work our way back. So I'm going to finish this little section up, and then I'm going to go to bed. So I will pick this up again in the morning. Okay, so here we are on day 2. We are working our way from the curve So this is the last thing we did, was this curve. And now we are going to work on the 51 stitches for the first part of the back. So we'll start here and just hang the stitches. Not sure where this one comes from. There. Put that out of the way. Well, you kind of get the idea. We'll come back when I have these all on there. Okay, so this first part is on. Now I have, well, I can undo this part. So what I see here is my yarn mark. And that can go right there. And then I have tangles everywhere. This one is attached. So the next one is this one. All right. It's about middle. Middle. And middle. Okay, I'm just going to ease these on and then we'll come back and sew them. All right, we are eased on. As usual, tension 10. Leaving a little bit of a tail. Knitting across. Wrong one. There's like no difference in how I'm doing this, so. We'll come back when I'm on the other side. All right, I just did the 3. Pulling it down. Let's do all that's left now is the actual back piece, which is split into 2. Okay. That part is now done. Now we are going to do the back. So the back should be the entire length of the piece, but I don't think it's going to be. So we will start with 50 stitches. I have center marked. I may double up a couple of the back stitches here, just because I might not have quite enough of the edging, but we'll see. If you remember correctly, the back was 63 centimeters, which was the full bed. We'll come back when this is on. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm putting on the edging over just 50 stitches, and I only put the back on 50 stitches. I still have around 6 or 7 stitches that are not on the bed yet, and I'm just seeing if the edging will actually accept any more stitches before I try too hard. I might be just fine. There's no rush. Oh, it looks like we'll be just fine. And I have the wrong side. Uh-oh. Looks like I may have a twist. Yep, I have a twist. That's okay. We'll make the twist go away. This happens. So I'm just going to hang these up here. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, another 6 extra stitches, which I'm not too worried about. I am going to cut this and make it fit in the center. It's okay. Yeah, I have a mess up, but it's fine. We'll just work with it. So all the back stitches can stay on. I'm going to work to the center. I'm going to stop. I'm going to redo the other side. Actually, I'm not going to redo the other side. I'm going to do the other side, and then I'm going to fix my mess up. Life goes on. You just roll with it. To be clear, we're just going to cut in the center of the back, and then we're going to sew them together. I'm not going to totally redo any side. When I go to post this video, I will fix the yarn marking so that you have exactly where you need to be, and then you won't have any twist. Make sure there's no other twisting anywhere else. No, it looks good. Not the end of the world. Alright, so this is the end of this one. We're going to put in a lifeline, because it'll be easier to put in a lifeline before we flip it. Waste yarn. There we go. And double eye needle. Going to this one. That's a lifeline. Try not to get it caught on everything. Tie it off. And then we'll do the other side of the back, which will be on this side. We'll then cut down the center, and then we'll work it back. Not a big deal, we got this. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I'm sure you don't want to totally re-knit this whole thing. That would just be crazy. Alrighty, so that's done. Now, actually, I'm going to leave this on this side this time. Okay, so now we're going to hang this on the exact same number of stitches. And when we get to the twist in the center, at least I think there's a twist. No, there's no twist. Oh, it was playing games with me. Well, shucks. Okay. Well, whatever games it's playing. You can see that there is no actual twist. It was just being naughty. Weird. Crazy. Crazy. Where's the actual center here? Actual center is here. I might redo this side. We'll see. Where's the third twist? No, that's definitely not a twist. I'm not wrong. However, we could just take some out anyway. If you're seeing threads, that's because I quilted the yarn floats, which I have to undo before I wash it. I just didn't want them in the way while I was doing the edging. that one in the stitch. Nope. Well, hang on, it might be. Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's bring these forward. And then back. Alright, so that one's engaged. The next one, and then this is the actual center. I'm going to hang that on there. Now I'm going to ease these ones on. Then we'll sew them, and then we'll fix this other side so that it's even. So we'll come back when that's done. Okay, we are locked and loaded. I'm putting in the yarn. I want to end at center, so I'm starting on this side. I'll lock in. Bringing forward. And now hand tooling. All right, I am not going to show you how I'm fixing the other side. I think you have enough footage after I had to take apart the first front. So we will come back when this is off the machine. What do we do now? Well, you could take the edging and sew it together, or we could do the buttons. I think it's important to do the buttons, and then I'll do the edging when I go visit my mom today. So we are going to see if my double eye fit through here. Okay, it does. So I think we should use the coconut cream yarn for the buttons. Let me find my coconut cream here. Okay, coconut cream. So we'll do the buttons in coconut cream, and then we will hide the the threads for the buttons into the edging, so that we don't have to deal with finding a way to weave in these ends. So what I'm going to do, make sure that all of my yarn floats are not on gate pegs. Doop, doop, doop. Oh, so much fun. Okay. This is right here. Okay. Big yarn tail. Leave it right there. Into the button. Back through the button. I think we'll do X's. Back through the stitch. Okay. Nice yarn tail. I'm going to tie it. nice and tight. Now I'm going to come above. Oh, look, we got it on the first try. Oh, but I lost my yarn. Okay, one sec. Okay. Darn it. Try it again. Okay, we got it again. And then through here, we want to go into the next stitch. I don't know if you can see that. Into the next stitch here. Okay, tie it again. And then go back through. Back through. And through. Through here again. Oop. Through here. Give it one more tie. Leave a bit of a tail. Once we go over here, we're just going to weave this in and then move it here. Look at me go. Okay, so what we're going to do is, because we got a nice tail, we're going to very carefully work these stitches into these tops of the yarn, into the edging, and then we're just going to let it be on the edging here. I know that doesn't look as neat as you think, but it will look very neat when we're done. Alright, so now I'm going to work in these yarn floats. So I'm going to take both threads, trim them. Put them into my little needle. You can see the tops of the pearls into one. Into the next one. Into the stitch. And now into the pearl bumps of this stitch. And that's all you gotta do. Now that's out of the way, it'll just be inside as we go. Next one. Same maneuver. Acrylic is not easy to get into the double eye, but once you get in the double eye, you'll be fine. Okay, I'm going to use a tool that I have. So what is my special tool? Small latch tool. There. Okay. Into there. Oh, that was a white one. Cool. Into there. Into the stitch. Pull it through. Now until the pearl bumps here. And now they're out of the way. Well, that one kind of went a little wonky, but we'll just repeat. A little ways. Watch 2. And in it goes. All right, last one. Watch the stitches, you don't want them in the way. This is a huge difference, so I'm just going to do it in 2 stages. Now, in this case, can't really see. Oh, there they are. Pearl bump. You have to go this side. Pearl bump. Into the stitch. And then into here. This one is weird. At least 5. All right, so that's all of those are inside. I am going to trim this one up. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to hand sew using the yarn tails that I have, nice long ones, all the way down to each yarn mark, matching up my yarn marks. Here's another yarn mark, and then I will come back and show you the finished project. So how do you think I did?